Let me take you back. Not to the highlight reel, not to the moments that look good on social media or the stories we tell at parties, but to the night when everything felt like it was falling apart. I want to show you the reality behind the scenes, the empty spaces after the crowds have gone, the silence that follows disappointment, the moments when you're left alone with your thoughts and your failures. This was my rock bottom. The world outside kept moving, but inside I felt stuck, lost, and completely alone. It's 2025. I'm broke, failing university, and drowning in self-doubt. Every bill felt heavier, every grade felt like a reminder that I wasn't enough, and every day seemed harder than the last. I felt invisible, like I was watching life happen to everyone else while I was stuck on the sidelines. I saw friends moving forward, celebrating wins, while I struggled just to keep my head above water. That night, lying awake in the dark, I asked myself a question I'd never dared to face before. If I died tonight, what would I regret never starting? What dream had I buried under fear and excuses? My answer was clear and painful. I'd regret never building a life I was truly proud of, never taking a chance on myself, never trying to become the person I wanted to be. That moment of raw honesty, in the quiet darkness, was my turning point. It was the first time I realized that change had to start with me, right then and there. Your journey can start with that same question. Ask yourself, what would you regret not even trying? Sometimes, the night that feels like the end is really the beginning of everything. So what changed for me? It wasn't luck or some sudden stroke of genius, just a simple conscious decision to do things differently. I realized that waiting for the perfect moment or a miracle wasn't going to get me anywhere. I needed a system, something I could stick to, even on the days I didn't feel motivated. That's when I created what I now call the 240-second playbook. It's just 4 minutes 3 times a day, morning, noon, and night. Each session had a purpose: learn, build, share. It sounds almost too simple, but that's the beauty of it. I wrote it down, set reminders, and made it non-negotiable, like brushing my teeth. Every morning before the world got noisy, I learned something new. Sometimes it was a quick article, other times a short video or a chapter from a book. The goal wasn't to master everything overnight, but to keep moving forward, even if it was just a tiny step. At lunch, I built. I'd take what I learned and put it into practice, writing a bit of code, designing a logo, or drafting a blog post. In the evening, I shared. Sometimes it was a tweet, sometimes a private journal entry, or a quick message to a friend. The point was to put my work out there, no matter how rough it felt. No more waiting for miracles, just small daily actions that I could control. Each checkmark on my list felt like a tiny victory, proof that I was showing up for myself. The first month was rough. My websites looked terrible, my blog posts were private and awkward, and I struggled to stay consistent. There were nights I wanted to quit, convinced it was pointless, but by day 31 something changed. I finally shared my work online, just a simple post about what I'd built. To my surprise, a local bakery owner reached out and offered me £500 to build her website. That was more money than I'd seen in months. It felt surreal, like all those tiny steps had finally added up to something real and tangible. But it wasn't just about the cash. It was proof that the process worked, that showing up every day, even when it felt pointless, could actually change my life. That first win made me believe I could be the hero of my own story. It gave me the confidence to keep going, to dream a little bigger each day. Small steps repeated over time really can change everything. That's my secret weapon, and it's something anyone can use. Step 1. Learn, not another degree. Focused, hungry learning. YouTube, Google, online mentors, free, endless resources. Pick one skill that would change your game. Get specific. Don't just learn business. Learn how to write a sales email or code a button. Make learning a daily habit. Protect that time. You'll feel lost at first. That's normal. Consistency beats talent. Show up every day even when it's hard. Decide what you'll learn, find your resources, and start tomorrow. Knowledge is useless without action. Step 2. Build. For everything I learned, I built something, no matter how small or ugly. Don't wait for perfection. Your first try will be bad, and that's okay. Build one thing today, a paragraph, a dish, a button. Just start. Each small creation is proof you're making progress. Failure is part of the process. Every mistake teaches you more than any tutorial. Stop waiting to feel ready. Go build something now. Action is what turns dreams into reality. Step 3. Share. This is the moment where everything truly changes. Up until now, you've been working quietly, maybe even in isolation, but sharing is what flips the script. It's the bridge between your private journey and the world outside. When you open up about your messy progress, you invite connection, support, and even unexpected opportunities into your life. Sharing your messy progress connects you to opportunities and people you never imagined. It's not about showing off perfection. It's about being real, being vulnerable, and letting others see the work in progress. That's where the magic happens. People are drawn to authenticity, and when you share your journey, you give others permission to do the same. I started by posting my struggles and small wins online, even when I felt nervous or unsure. I shared the late nights, the failed attempts, and the tiny victories. It wasn't always easy, but it was honest. People responded with advice, encouragement, and sometimes even their own stories. That's how I found my tribe. The people who understood, who cheered me on, and who offered help when I needed it most. That first paid project didn't come from a cold application or a perfect resume. It happened because I put myself out there, shared my journey, and someone saw potential in my messy progress. Don't hide your journey, share it. On social media, in online forums, with friends, or even in small groups. You never know who's watching, who might relate, or who might reach out with an opportunity or a word of encouragement. For 1 week, try this. Every day, spend just 4 minutes learning something new. Build a small piece of your project, and then share your progress, no matter how rough it feels. Tell me about your messy first try and your small win. Celebrate the imperfect steps, because that's where growth lives. Your story might inspire someone else to start their own journey. Anyone can go from zero to hero. The only difference is the willingness to show up, share honestly, and keep moving forward, even when things feel uncertain. Your 240-second start now. Let's get it. Take that first step, share your progress, and watch your tribe find you.